Hey everyone, it's me, Gigi Cowan. I wanted to hop on here today and share my story, my testimony, because it's been a while since I've shared it, and I know I've shared it in different ways. I started using the products exactly 5 years ago. March of 2016 is when I started, and I was basically looking for heart health help. My blood lab levels were not good in relation to various levels related to that beating heart of ours. And the doctors told me that I was genetically predisposed to heart disease, that my EKG showed damage to my heart as if there had been 2 prior heart attacks. And they put that in my medical records. I never knew I'd had a heart attack, and I guess they call them silent heart attacks or something. So yeah, honestly, that was a huge scare. I needed to be listening to the doctors, and my words here are not advice to anybody else, but I do want to share what I did. I did my research. I had already been researching about gut health. There are so many things related to gut health. Google it. Gut health and anxiety, gut health and depression, gut health and migraines, gut health and GI issues, gut health and allergies, gut health and asthma, gut health and everything. It is amazing how everything is related to the health of our gut. And so in reading several books on this topic, I had come to the realization that if I perhaps worked with some more effective supplements, that it could make a difference. So I told the doctors I was not going to start any medications quite yet. I asked them for 4 months to make a change. They basically, I was talking to a cardiologist and a general practitioner, and neither of them had any confidence in me making the changes that could actually allow me to go the rest of my life without medications. So I had been doing some research. I reached out to somebody that was selling this line of Plexus supplements. And the reason I looked for this line or found this line was because in my opinion at that point, I'd already been using supplements, picking and choosing from the vitamin store myself, and they hadn't been helping. They hadn't been effective anymore. So I felt like if I worked with one company where scientists formulated products to work together, that maybe, just maybe, it would make a difference. It was a hunch. It was a guess. I had no idea. Started using the products, and the one thing that I did know was that they weren't going to work unless I was consistent with them, and I needed them to work because I didn't want to be on those medications. So I started using the products consistently, and within the first 2 months or so, I actually noticed that my sweet cravings were changing a little bit, which was interesting. My taste buds were changing. I used to grab for some milk chocolate that would sit there in a bowl in front of me at the office, and I grabbed for it and I literally spit it out. For some reason, this one day, that milk chocolate didn't taste good anymore. And so that was the start of me noticing a few different changes. The other thing was we were rapidly going through the allergy season that was usually the worst for me. And although there were other people in the office coughing and sneezing and wheezing, I wasn't one of them. So that was a huge realization for me that something was changing in my body, and that's what kept me going. I also wanted to lose weight. I really badly wanted to lose weight. And you know what? If it had only been for that, I might have quit using these products, because in the beginning I lost a little bit of weight. But when you're 5'5" and 210 pounds, you want to lose like 60 or 70. You don't want to lose 5, 10, or 20 pounds. You just don't feel like that makes that much of a difference, or it didn't to me. Anyway, I kept using the products. At the end of the 4 months, I was able to prove to the doctors that I did not need to be on the medications quite yet. They agreed. My blood pressure had reduced significantly, among other things. So a year went by, and at the end of that year, actually it was around June of 2017, I had lost 20 pounds or so, and I had one of those blood pressure cuffs at home, and I was checking my blood pressure, and my blood pressure was down to 105/68, which the year before it had been 185/85. So that was a huge change because I'd been watching that reduce over the months. But I'd only lost 20 pounds. So I was now 5'5" and 190 pounds. And you know, when I looked in the mirror, I still saw fat Gigi. Yeah, but I kept going because of the other health changes. They were dramatic enough that I became a true believer in these products, and I wanted to tell the world about it because I found a system that was really working. So when you hear me talking about this, this is a business that evolved from me just originally wanting to use these products, wanting to try these products, needing some health changes. I continue to share about these products because they work and because they've helped so many of my friends. So that's where I am with the business. So yes, I earn money when you purchase from me. So thank you very much for supporting my business. But please know that I'm working this business from my heart because these products really work. So at the end of the second year, I'd lost another 25 pounds. At the end of the third year, I'd lost another 15 pounds. At the end of the fourth year, another 5 pounds. And last year, another 5 pounds again. It's been consistent changes every year, and I'm seeing them in my health. I'm seeing them in the way I look. I can see that I don't have the inflammation that I used to have. My skin is smooth and clear. I am 61. I'll be 62 in another 2 months. I cannot believe it. But I'm running faster and longer than I did 20 years ago. I have always run, I've always played tennis, so my activity level hasn't changed, but the way my body is responding to how I eat and to my exercise has been phenomenal. I highly recommend that you give this a try, but when you do, be consistent, be honest with yourself. Please talk to whoever it is that invites you to try these products, whoever it is that sponsors you in. Please talk to them and be consistent in communications because that makes such a difference. I have tweaked my diet all my life. I have tweaked my supplements in the last 5 years that I've been using the Plexus supplements. I've tweaked them here and there to find the best combination at the time for achieving my results. And I continue to tweak everything in health in my life, remembering to drink the water, remembering to exercise, move every day, and be surrounded by positive, happy, healthy people because that makes a difference too. And remembering to sleep well at night. I hope that you will give these products a try, and thank you very much for listening to me today.